Do you have a very unique strategy to be successful in prop trading? It may sound cliche, but the best strategy is the one that makes you consistent profits. No doubt there are thousands of strategies out there and many of them can make you profitable. But having the best strategy isn't the only important thing to becoming a successful prop trader. You must have discipline, you must have knowledge of what you are doing, and that is also the knowledge about the market, and you must have mental fortitude. That mental fortitude is nothing but psychology. If you have everything, know how to reach out, but your psychology is bad, it's going to affect your trading results. So psychology is usually very important as it is given more than 50% of the total Forex trading. Psychology is more than 50%. So what are the skills required for prop trading? Your psychology is needed, and trade management. Trade management, I can include risk management and other management. How do I get started in prop trading? First, you have to pay a registration fee, take a test, which is the challenge. It could be just one face or two faces. If you pass step 1 and step 2, then you become a funded trader. Now, what are the best trading strategies to be successful in prop trading? Any tested and trusted strategy, such as the touch strategy. I keep hammering on this touch strategy because it has been tested and trusted. Let me share with you one testimony I got recently. I was just on my own one day and I got this message from one of my mentees that I have passed phase 1 of my prop challenge account after blowing 4 accounts. The touch strategy helped me pass the phase 1 without stress. This is the message from the prop firm and the certificate. Now the important thing here is this, that the touch strategy helped after blowing 4 accounts. So that is the reason why I advise you to use the touch strategy, because it has been tested and trusted. If you don't know the touch strategy or you don't want to use the touch strategy, you can use any other tested and trusted strategy that you have with you. So what market and instruments are traded on and traded in prop firms? You can trade currency pairs such as GU, indices such as US30, cryptocurrencies such as BTC. Now, how much do prop firms pay? Prop firms will pay you the agreed percentage of your withdrawal amount. It can range between 50% to 100%, as we have seen before. Now that we have seen how these prop firms operate, let's look at some of the prop firms and see how they operate. Now let's look at the cheapest prop firm in the industry. Let's see what they have to offer. The prop firm goes for as low as $15. So what do you get for $15? Here it says make your selection. So you have to choose between $2,000 account, $5,000, $10,000, all the way to $100,000. So let's see what the cheapest looks like. So here, if you want to go with the $2,000 account, now the price you pay depends on the platform you want to trade with. If you want to use Match Trader, you're going to pay $15, but if you want to use C Trader, you're going to pay $20 extra. Then what is your profit target? You're expected to make 8% of 2,000, which is $160, to pass the first step, and you proceed to the second step, which you expected to make 5% of 2,000, which is the same thing as $100. Now this is the drawdown. The drawdown is 8%, and that is the maximum drawdown. So what it means is that 8% of $2,000 is 160. So never you lose $160 from that $2,000 account. If you do that, you have breached the challenge. That is for the total drawdown. Then for daily drawdown, never you lose 4% of that account. So never you lose $80 out of $2,000. So I'll be teaching us how to pass a prop firm challenge, the steps, the percentage you need to work with. Now here it says maximum trading days. It says infinite. Infinite means there is no maximum trading days. Before, they can give you 5 trading days, which means that if you start your challenge today and make your target, which is 8%, you will not be attended to until that number of days given here, for example 5 days, before you can now move to the next phase. But here infinite means you can pass your challenge in 1 day and you'll be ready to move to the next step. Now the overall drawdown is a static drawdown. More on this later. Then daily drawdown is equity based. Now minimum profit split, it means that this is the profit split you start with, but with time this profit split can be increased to maybe 90-10 and whatever the prop firm has agreed to offer you after a specified period. Now minimum trading days. Minimum trading days, this is the minimum number of days you have to trade in order to move to the next phase. But here it is 0, so it doesn't count. The last one says payout frequency. How often can you get your payout in case you're making profit consistently? And it says 10 business days. So it means after 10 days you can decide to make a withdrawal and it will be granted. Some other prop firm can say after 30 days. So that is it for Maven. Let's check the next prop firm. So this prop firm has a 1 phase and 2 phase or instant, which comes with no evaluation. So if you want to be tried, or if you want to go through the challenge once, choose this. Or if you want a 2-phase challenge, you take this. But let's look at what they have to offer here. Maximum simulated trading days, it doesn't occur here. Look at the profit split, it's 20-80. So the trader keeps 80% and the prop firm keeps 20%. And there is something here, this profit split can be increased to 100. The profit target for phase 1 is 8%, while that of phase 2 is 5% on a $100,000 account. Minimum trading days, it's 0, so it doesn't count, meaning you can pass a challenge in 1 day and you continue to the next phase, or you become a funded trader. So here is the leverage, which is 30-1, which is reasonable because over leveraging is not a good thing. This is the maximum loss. On no account should you lose 8% of your account. So the same 8% for phase 1 and phase 2, and also while you are a funded trader. So we go over to the withdrawal criteria. You can withdraw in 7 days, then weekly. And what is the withdrawal amount, or the minimum withdrawal amount? It is $50 as a funded trader. Now, do you allow EAs for the phase challenge phases? Yes and yes. And even as a funded trader, you allow EAs. And here is a big question, or here a question is expected to arise here. If EAs are good as they sound, then why do we human beings need our brain to trade when EAs can do the job and get us all the money we've been looking for? This alone shows you that EAs cannot do the job. That's why it's allowed here. Okay, so maximum simulated loss size, there is no maximum loss size here. Now, can you hold your trade over the weekend? Yes. Now, any stop loss required? No. You can use whatever stop loss size you need. The refundable fee is this: for you pay just once for the first challenge and you don't pay for the second challenge. And that is all for Funded Trading Plus. I've been able to show you 2 prop firms, but there is a third one. Let's go and check it out. So here is the third prop firm, which is the FundedNext, one of the most popular prop firm we have in the industry today. You can see they have a small account here, which is 6,000, and it goes for $49. So the registration fee is $49. So what do you get with this account? So here you get 15% share of the profit you made from the challenge phase. So when you bring this down, you will read more about what you expected to do or what you expected to know. So for this profit target for phase 1, it is 10%. So you're expected to make 10% of $6,000. And for phase 2 target is 5%. The previous ones we have seen is the phase 1 profit target is 8%, or this is 10%. Now here, maximum daily loss, you should not lose 5% of your account. Then overall, don't lose 10% of your account. If you lose 10% of the $6,000, you have breached your account. Now drawdown type is balance based for all of them. Now time limit for phase 1 is 4 weeks. So it means that you expected to pass phase 1 within 4 weeks and phase 2 within 8 weeks. Here there is a minimum trading days. So it means that you have to trade for a number of 5 days. For example, you take 5 trades today, you still have 4 days more to take trades. So that is what they are trying to let us know here. So it means you cannot pass your challenge in 1 day. You have to trade for a number of 5 days before you can pass your challenge. Now commission is $3 per lot size. That is what you're going to be charged. But there's something you have to know. This charge occurs when you're on Forex pairs. But if you trade commodities, it is $0, and also on indices. Now look at the profit split. It is 95. So you're going to keep 95%, while the company is going to keep 5%. And the leverage is 1 to 100, which is also a good one, because the more leverage you have, the more money you're going to make. And also when you lose, you're going to lose more because of the leverage. So apart from that, these are the other things they allow, such as news trading, weekend holding, EAs, trade copiers, meaning you can copy trades from your other platforms and trades, as in while you're executing trade on another platform, it's going to be reflecting on another platform. Now reset discount. When you fail a particular phase, you can be given a discount if you want to repurchase, or if you want to register again for another account. And the refundable fee here is what? $49. Okay, let's look at the Trustpilot of these 3 firms that I brought out. Maven is standing at 4.6 out of 1,200 reviews, while Funded Trading Plus is standing at 4.8 out of 2,000 reviews, and FundedNext is standing at 4.5 from 14,000 reviews. On a normal day, for 14,000 reviews standing at 4.56 is expected to be better than 4.8 standing at only 2,000 reviews. So when it comes to Trustpilot, this FundedNext is leading, and the reason why they are leading could be found when you go down the reviews. So we're going to go into the drawdowns of each of these prop firms and know which of them is the best. That'll be all for this video.